Welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to do a Osso Buco. It's a recipe from Italy. I grew up in France, but I eat a lot Osso Buco. In France, in Burgundy, we do a lot stew. My grandma was doing a lot Osso Buco. My grandpa have a garden, a lot of tomato during the summer, so she was really doing the Osso Buco with fresh tomato. So for the Osso Buco, you need veal legs, okay? They cut the legs of the veal and we do some big steak like that. You can see it's going to fall apart when we're going to cook it. So we're going to tie it with a little string. For example, go like that. I don't know if the Italian stole the recipe from us or the French stole the recipe from the French. Voila, so now I'm going to take a little bit of a grapeseed oil, and then after we're going to sear our meat. We're going to pound it a little bit with the flour. That is going to give us a good coloration. So now we're ready. I don't hear sizzling, so it's not hot enough. Cooking is about tasting, but also using your ear. Here. Here, how you say here? Ear. Here. So cooking is also to use your ear. Cooking is not just to follow a recipe. You need to use your sense. With your eyes, look at it, cook with your ear, smell, taste, touch. So you can see it's got a little bit smoky. It should be okay now. So taking the meat like that. In the meantime, I'm going to cut my vegetable. We need 2 carrots, 1 celery branch. Cut the carrot like a mirepoix, you know, like big dice. Voilà, and I'm going to do the same with the celery branch. And dice the onions, big. Voila, our vegetable is ready. I'm going to check the meat. It's good. Don't have the heat too strong because you're going to burn the flour, so be very gentle. I can hear the speed of the seasoning. It's like when you drive a car. You can hear just with the engine the speed of the car. Same thing with cooking. So here I have a whole peeled tomato. I'm going just to crush them a little bit with a fork. Grace sabotage me, of course. I don't know why Grace don't buy any crushed tomato. Huh, Grace? My God. I hope the Italian don't watch me now because I'm sure, wow, Chef Ludo, what is doing now? We never cut the tomato like that in Italy and mama, you know. You know, the Italian are very, very specific and their tomato, you know. But you know what, guys? I love Italian food. Italian food is good. Voilà, that's nice. So I'll put here, okay? So stew is a longer process. Doing a stew is very technical. It's a lot of mise en place, it's a lot of things to do, but it's a good dish to do when you have a lot of people. You can do that the day in advance. You just need to warm it up. It's not stressful. So slice a little bit the garlic, just rough slice. So now we're going to add our onions, carrot, celery, and garlic, and give a beautiful, nice coloration. Voilà, so now you stir. We'll give a nice coloration. So you can see the dark here. We don't want to be more dark than that, because if the flour is getting too dark, after the sauce is going to be a little bit bitter. Now we're going to add some tomato paste. Cook a little bit the tomato paste with the vegetable for at least a good 5 minutes with the vegetable. Voilà, and now we're going to deglaze with wine. It's Italian, so I will recommend to use a good, maybe a Chianti. Now it's Burgundy. Make sure to get all the caramelization in the pot, so you just crush like that. Get all the flavor. En français, we call that the suc, S-U-C, suc. And now we're going to deglaze with beef stock. Voilà, crushed tomato. So if you have some fresh tomato, you can also put fresh tomato. What is good about crushed tomato, if you use all the time the same brand, your recipe are always going to stay the same. If you buy fresh tomato, the tomato don't taste the same during the year, so your recipe is going to change a little bit. Now we're going to bring to bowl, and we're going to put my Osso Buco in the tomato sauce. It really has some flavor, pretty amazing. And now I'm going to put a little bit of rosemary branch, thyme, bay leaf, and un tout petit peu de persil. Voilà. I'm going to put my cover. Put that in the oven for at least 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. And the oven is at 350 Fahrenheit. Okay, on y va. What's good with Osso Buco? For me, I love polenta. Voilà, it's pretty amazing combination. Why you whisk, Chef Ludo? Everything moves in my kitchen, guys. It's insane, insane. It's gonna take me an hour to find the whisk now. Sorry, guys. Creamy polenta with a stew. It's good. Ah, whisk, maybe it's here now. Let's see over there. Ah. Everything looks very well organized, but you open the drawer, it's Baghdad. Bon, welcome back, Chef Ludo. So now also Buco is cooking, so I have 2 hours and a half to do my polenta, so don't need to stress. Let's have time. So very easy, huh? We have just cornmeal, water. Make sure to use an Italian water, okay guys? And du beurre. Sorry, butter, a good butter, okay? I don't know if I have enough butter, guys. I'm sorry, but I need to talk with Chef Grace. She's a little cheap on butter, Chef Grace. Let me get a little bit more butter, just in case. Anyway, so bring 2 bowls of water. Un peu de sel, white pepper. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter now. We're going to wait for the butter to melt. It's a risk. So voila, the water is boiling, the butter is melting, everything is good. The steam of butter, that's what makes your skin very, 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 very soft. Okay, on y va. We're putting now slowly our cornmeal here. Voila. So it's very easy to do, polenta, have the right proportion and just stir. You know what I realized, the thing I realized is when you do a stew, it's not that much to talk about. You sear the meat, okay. Sear again the meat. We'll take a little bit more butter, tout petit peu de beurre. Hop. Oh yeah. Now, Osso Buco. So Osso Buco is ready. That's beautiful, the color of the pot, the blue like that. Wow. That's beautiful. I'll take a little bit of polenta. See the texture of the polenta now. And take my Osso Buco. Put on the plate like that. We take up the string. Voilà. Little bit of lemon zest, parsley. Voilà. This is our Osso Buco with our polenta. The best time. It's time to eat. Very tender. When you put a bit of lemon zest, it will give some little acidity and freshness to the dish. Sometimes the stew can be a little bit heavy. That's good.